Who's tired of Richard Sherman? Don't everybody raise your hand all at once, guys. I told you yesterday, we are in for 2 weeks of nonstop BS regarding the Super Bowl. But at least we had controversy to start off the BS. I mean, yesterday we had Bill Belichick ripping Wes Walker. We had Richard Sherman trying to defend his asinine comments in the post-game interview with Aaron Andrews on Fox following the Seahawks comeback win against the 49ers. I mean, just imagine the fun we have to look forward to. As for me last night, many times, guys, I've said to you that I would rather lose a game by 30 points in a blowout fashion than lose a heartbreaker. For example, those of you that happen to be on San Francisco and got screwed by that late field goal that cost you the cover against Seattle on Sunday. I mean, listen, a loss is a loss, period. There is no in between. Win, lose. There is no gray matter here. Black, white, win, lose, end of story. And suffice it to say that I proved my point last night because I managed to use Villanova. After coming off a 15-dime play with the Broncos on Sunday, which improved my NFL record with 15-dime plays, 15-6-1 or 15-6-3 on the season, I had won 4 out of 6 15-dime releases in college basketball so far this year, so I came out with a 15-dime plan with Villanova. Wildcats had risen up to number 4 in the rankings earlier in the day. They were 6.5, 7-point favorite at home at Wells Fargo Center in downtown Philadelphia for the game against Creighton, a Creighton team that had blown out on Saturday at Providence in its last game to suffer its first Big East loss of the season. You had a Villanova team that was 16-1 in the year, laying 6.5 to 7 points. Creighton comes out, hits their first 7 shots. They're all three-pointers. They hit a Big East record 21 three-pointers in the game. The 6.5-point favorite Villanova goes down by 28 points. Suffice it to say, as I said, I proved my point. It was like a mercy killing. I didn't have to watch the second half of the game. I didn't even have to watch the second half of the first half, to be honest with you, because it was game, set, and match with the way Creighton was shooting last night. And again, if you're going to lose a game, get it over early. There should be like a mercy killing rule for all these bets when you realize you've got absolutely no chance. I mean, and more perplexing to me is, 2 Mondays ago, we're watching Auburn, Florida State. Last night, I'm watching The Bakery Boss. And listen, Lydia, I just couldn't stand her. Her with the nervous breakdowns because she couldn't keep up with the orders coming in for cupcakes and cakes, etc. I'm watching The Bakery Boss and then Hotel Impossible instead of watching football last night. There is a problem here. It just amplified my woes after losing with Villanova. Okay, listen, I did hit another free pick last night, giving you Virginia. Bakery Boss, actually a pretty damn good show, but that's beside the point. If you like cupcakes, Did hit with Virginia, pushed or lost, depending on your point of view, with the other play on Kansas. Either way, let's see. I had won 10 out of 15 free picks coming into that split last night. 2 more free picks coming your way in just a moment. Half price play of the day, won again yesterday. Congratulations going out to Chris Jordan, who cashed in with another top-rated 1,000-star release as you got Delaware, a dog winning outright easily over Drexel as he forecasted. Today, you can get his Big 12 total of the year, Texas and Kansas State, the over-under for that one, and save $70 in the process by using coupon code CHRIS70. Of course, last Thursday, you got his Pac-12 Game of the Year in Arizona over Arizona State free as the charity play of the week, and I hope you have made your donation yet. If you have not, scroll down. You'll read all about the family in the time of need that needs your financial support. And after all, if you got the play and gambled on it, you won, and you should make a donation once you get your funds from your sports book. And FYI, this family has even more problems because now the gentleman who underwent the surgery has to start chemo and radiation now this next week. So not a easy road and an easy path for that family to follow. So please make your donation now. Anyway, you got that play for free. Save $70 on tonight's winner. $1 better is up over $2,600 following Chris's betting advice in college basketball so far this season. As for the half price play of the day, it's been on a hell of a roll the past 3 weeks. Today, Scott Delaney, biggest play of the year, 100-dime winner, number 14 out of 18, Indiana and Michigan State. Just as strong as his 100-dime winner on Pepperdine on Saturday, twice as strong as his 50-dime winner, number 5 in a row last night with Georgetown and Marquette going over the total. You can get it for half price simply by using coupon code HALF, H-A-L-F, and if you'd like to save $29 on a single purchase today, the coupon code is 29OFF, 29OFF, 29OFF would save you $29 there. Congratulations going out to Brad Wilton. Yesterday, you got another winner for him. His 60-dime play on New Orleans-Memphis under last night. You got it for just $9. He's going for winning day number 11 out of 13. And after hitting a third straight 100-dime playoff pick on Sunday with the Broncos, $10 bettors up over $9,700 since July following his betting advice. Let me get to your free selections here today, guys. I'm going to go with Texas minus the 5.5 points at home against Kansas State. Texas off an 86-76 win against Iowa State. Prior to that, they won at West Virginia 80-69. Now, true, Kansas State did beat that same West Virginia team in Manhattan. Or no. It was on the road. It was 78-56 on this past Saturday. Their last road game, 26-point loss at Kansas. It's the only loss in their last 13 games, but this is only their third true road game of the season. And the thing that Texas has going for it is an intimidating presence inside with 6'9", 270 Cameron Ridley, who's coming off his fifth double-double of the season with 16 points, 11 rebounds against Iowa State on Saturday, and 6'7" Jonathan Holmes, who matched a career high with 23 points against the Cyclones. Kansas State has won 6 of the last 7, including 4 of the last 5 in Austin, but I like the way the Longhorns are playing. Rick Barnes, let's face it, is coaching for his job here after yesterday failing to make the tournament with a losing record. In fact, they're only 2 wins shy of matching last year's win total. They're among the best rebounding teams in the country, and I think that proves to lead them to the victory here tonight. Your other play, guys, I am going to go with Texas A&M plus the points at Kentucky. Now, it is true that Kentucky is in revenge because last year, who was the guy? Elston Turner came into Rupp Arena, scored 40 points, ended the SEC winning streak of 23 straight games for Kentucky at the time as Texas A&M pulled off the 73-71 upset. And then Kentucky needed a rematch 3 weeks later, needed overtime in order to win. Now, Elston Turner is gone. Okay, he's a senior. But it's not really a revenge game for Kentucky because when you import a whole brand new starting lineup, these guys don't care what happened last year. The coach may care. The fans may care. You're talking about 14 points for a team that is not a very good rebounding team. Yes, they got hammered on the boards by Tennessee 74 in a 74-66 win over the Vols this past Saturday. And it is true that Texas A&M got beaten by Mississippi State, I think it was. They blew a double-digit lead midway through the second half and lost by 9 points in overtime on Saturday as a 3-point road favorite. But I think that was simply a case of them getting caught looking ahead to this contest. So I'll grab the generous 14 points with a Texas A&M team on the road against a Kentucky team that is shooting just 66% free throws on the season. And I mean, that may seem an obscure fact, but when you're laying double digits and you can't cash in on free throws, you have a hard time covering these monster spreads. So I think it's going to be an easy Kentucky win, but I think it's also going to be a game where the Aggies get the cover. So that'll do it, guys. Best of luck to you all, and I will catch you again on Wednesday.